We are discussing the shocking case of Nicole Daedone, founder of sexual wellness company OneTaste, and how a so-called orgasmic meditation movement spiraled into a federal conviction for forced labor and sexual exploitation. Nicole Daedone co-founded OneTaste in San Francisco in 2004. The company marketed itself as a revolutionary sexual wellness brand, offering expensive retreats and courses based on a practice they called orgasmic meditation. This practice, which involved men manually stimulating women in group settings, was promoted as a path to healing, empowerment, and even enlightenment. At its peak, OneTaste had centers in major cities like Los Angeles, New York, and London, and even received endorsement from celebrities and wellness influencers. But behind the scenes, things weren't as easy as they seemed. In 2018, investigative reports and former employees began to expose disturbing allegations that OneTaste operated more like a cult than a wellness company. Employees and members claimed they were manipulated into working without pay, pressured into debt, and most shockingly, coerced into performing sexual acts with clients and investors under the guise of personal growth and empowerment. Prosecutors argued that Daedone and her close associate, Rachel Sherwitt, orchestrated a years-long scheme that preyed on vulnerable individuals, many of whom had a history of sexual trauma. They used psychological, economic, and sexual manipulation, convincing followers that these acts were essential to their healing and a demonstration of loyalty to the organization. After a 5-week-long trial in Brooklyn, New York, a federal jury found Nicole Daedone and Rachel Sherwitt guilty of conspiracy to commit forced labor. Prosecutors presented testimony from former employees who described feeling brainwashed, isolated, and pressured to comply with the company's demands out of fear of being ostracized from the group that had become an entire world to them. The jury's verdict means both women face up to 20 years in prison. Sentencing each is scheduled for later this year. The prosecution called them grifters who preyed on vulnerable victims by making empty promises of sexual empowerment and wellness, only to manipulate them into performing labor and services for their benefit. So what do you think about the OneTaste case? Does this change your view about the wellness industry? You can share your comment with us in the section below. This is the News God. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.